but are now ostracized and treated as outsiders. They have had their voices unjustly silenced because those in the seats of power have dismissed their discernments, insights, and pressure points. It's time for us to listen, to sit down, quiet our minds, and hear what those who are leaving religion are saying. In many cases, they were not given a chance to speak. Until now. And we can only report some of their concerns. I, Tommy, have been a pastor for many years and live in Florida. The number of blog posts and social media posts sharing questions or stories of deconstruction that are forwarded to me by another worried, offended, or downright angry parishioner are almost as numerous as the sand on the beaches near me. Often, the parishioner is pointing out a perceived error in that person, and they want me to set that person straight. And while I understand the concern about spiritual safety and the desire to make sure others stay on the right path, we have written this book to offer some wisdom, to help calm anxieties, and to encourage people to set aside the fears that arise when someone else's faith journey takes a path different from their own. We also want to address those who have been through or are currently walking through the dark night of the soul of deconstruction. We hope you find a reassuring voice in this book, as we will not treat you with criticism and disdain. You are not the problem in your church. Well, maybe you are. But what if you are a good problem for the church? We believe people like you can be the canary in the coal mine, the unexpected, quiet voice through whom God is speaking. We have nothing but encouragement for you. You have been placed in a difficult position, speaking truth to power and confronting the people who raised you in the faith. They may not like what you have to say, and you may need to oppose their teachings directly and respectfully. We acknowledge that yours is a lonely and painful path to walk, and our goal is to give everyone, both deconstructors and critics, the space to imagine a new way forward, a new vision of God's people that is beneficial, wise, loving, inclusive, healing, merciful, and above all, Christ-like. Deconstruction is not new. Many, at some point in their lives, deconstructed the faith they grew up with. Some found a faith that survived that process. Some haven't. In some cases, the survivors exit the Christian pond on the other side and create what one religion journalist called a reorganized religion. We'll have more to say about that later. But for now, we'd like to point out that recent studies show that those who enter the dark tunnel of deconstruction most likely will not leave the faith and become a none or a done. Press release. Instead, they find another pocket of the Christian faith that fits what they believe, or they figure out how to form one that fits what they believe. Both of us, writing this book, have gone through phases of deconstruction and have come out on the other side holding on to Jesus. But our stories are not the same. Scot's journey of deconstruction back in the 1970s and 80s is not the same as Tommy's. Tommy's predated postmodernism's deeper questioning of all truth. Still, there are many similarities. Scot's deconstruction story. I grew up in American fundamentalism. My parents were devout people. My mom read the Our Daily Bread devotional every morning with her black leather Schofield Bible open, and my father read his black leather Schofield Bible along with a commentary on the particular Bible book he was reading. When my father died in his 90th year, my mother gave me his Bible, which she called his filing cabinet. I wasn't sure what she meant, but I quickly learned. Holding up his Bible, little notes and pictures fell to the floor like confetti. My father's Bible held all sorts of spiritual thoughts, notes, outlines, and newspaper clippings tucked away for future reference. Growing up, we were at church every time its doors were open. Truth be told, we were there before they opened. We arrived early, before anyone else, because my mother had a key. We opened the doors for everyone else. Of course, that meant we were also the last to leave.